Hi there guys, I'm Dan from King of Watersports, and today we're going to have a look at how we jibe on our Wingfoiling kit. We're going to have a look at the really basic jibe off of the foil first, and then we're going to build it up step by step all the way through to a jibe where you're going to be switching your feet. Hopefully it's going to improve your jibe and get you more successful every time you go out. Right then, so everyone's going to find one way easier than the other when it comes to jibing, and that's going to be down to your feet. Everyone has a natural stance, and that usually means they like their left foot forward or their right foot forward. It's going to vary for everyone. For me personally, it's left foot forward, and that's going to be the way I start out on all my jibes, with my stronger foot forward. So we've got a progression of jibes, starting off with a non-foiling jibe, working through to a full foiling jibe. And we're going to walk through that starting at the beginning.
Everybody loves the sunshine.
So the non-foiling jibe is going to be a quick way of turning around, whether you've messed up a jibe or you're just turning around to get back towards the beach, or it's your first really basic jibe. But essentially what you're going to do from your stance is going to take the backhand off of the power handles and place it onto the leading edge. You can then swing the wing towards the front of the board, leaving your stance as it is. That'll turn the board downwind. As the board turns downwind, you can then swap hands, put the new front hand onto the front power handle, bring the wing up nice and high, sheet in and get going, and then sort your stance out. That'll get you round and get you off in your new direction. So this next jibe we're going to look at is a foiling jibe. We're definitely going to go into it foiling. Whether we come out of it foiling is another question, but that's the key. The thing we're going to work on is keeping that momentum on so we stay foiling. So from my regular stance, what I'm going to do is have a look around, make sure everything's clear, make sure there's no other things to crash into. So no other wingers, no other people on the water, no buoys, no yachts or anything like that. I've got a nice clear space. Once I've got that clear space, I'm going to pick up a bit of speed. So I'm going to sheet in, drop my weight, and at that stage, I'm going to bear away by rocking my hips over my toes. Don't want a really tight turn because that's going to make life harder because everything has to be done quicker. So a nice wide drawn out turn is the key. With a wide drawn out turn, we're going to slowly get to the point where we're pointing directly downwind. We're going to be traveling in the same direction as the wind at this stage. The wing's going to feel really light at that stage. It may even drop. So what you're going to need to do is support it by lifting up the backhand. You're going to keep that board turning by keeping the weight over the toes, and you're going to come all the way around so you start coming back towards across the wind. That's the key point where you're going to change your hands, and you're then going to come out of your jibe in a switch stance. So get relaxed, get comfortable, really open up those shoulders towards the wing, and again, try and keep your weight low, and if you're really struggling, just try and lift that wing a little bit higher. It will get rid of some of the power. So the next jibe we're going to have a look at is almost the complete opposite of that. We're going to go into it from a switch stance and come out with it from a regular stance. You're then going to double check, make sure you've got space to turn into, bit of speed, and roll this time round onto your heels. As the board turns downwind again, that wing's going to get light. You're going to start to feel probably a little bit more comfortable because you're untwisting. You then should be able to swap your hands, bring the wing lower, and sheet back in a lot earlier. Right then, now we've practiced our jibe with our strong foot forward, the best thing to go and do is work on it with our weaker foot forward. So try going into it with your weak foot forward in a regular stance, jibing round, coming out in a switch stance, and then jibing back with your weak foot forward. It's going to give you more jibes, more options, so whatever the conditions are, you should be comfortable. In terms of your personal progression, if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment in the comments section below, or feel free to give us a call at King of Watersports and we can help with anything kit related or skills related.